Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will start this game off with the football. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jefferson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Tar Heels! First score of the game goes up. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Clemson's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Denson. Snagged in the middle, it's Hainsworth. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance?
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Warren. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll run the option. The pitch. Running into the open space. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Tar Heels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off play action on 1st down. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. There he goes to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got the quick completion. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and more. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Keeps it on the bootleg. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Denson. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have...
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. off the play fake on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he can go. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught behind the line. It's Hainsworth. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying play action. Floating away. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Rushes on him. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. All down inside the 5 at the 4 after the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Denson. Here's a heat. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, North Carolina. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Hainsworth. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Touchdown, Clemson. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give is to Smith. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He's stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now.
Turning it on. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Going with the ground game left. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To throw, it's Denson. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Smith takes the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field to keep this thing going.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Touchdown, UNC! And the route is on.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it. And it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense.
Breaks into the open. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, and a move. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jefferson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough space. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. To the air, it's Denson. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, spins away. There he goes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Buys a little time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes they put you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Back to throw. It's Denson. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He's out of bounds at the 41, and they turn bad field position into great field position just like that. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Looking for room at the 30. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. Pulls it in. Touchdown Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pulls and fires complete. Turning it on. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here's the pressure. Escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Looking for a man. It's Denson. He wants a big play here late. And the DB right with him to knock it away. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game.